You know, if this wasn't true, you would think it was a joke that we're talking about. This is real and this is true. I want to go out to Casey McNerthke, reporter for SeattlePI.com. All right, let's start from the beginning because there's so many facts here. It's hard to keep up with them. But we are talking about a reciprocating saw. And this is a couple, a married couple. They'd been separated, right? But this was his first night. He'd been invited by his wife back into the marital home, correct? Take it from there.
Right. She invited him back, but said, you know, when you come here, park down the block. And there was also other things that seemed weird, where there was a crinkling on the bed where she put plastic underneath it, and then had a lot of cleaning supplies, had bleach and extra garbage bags around that he found kind of odd. And that is what prosecutors say kind of led up to them thinking that she had planned this for some time.
All right, so he goes to bed that night, and take it from the point that he wakes up to the noise of a reciprocating saw.
The husband wakes up and says that he could feel the vibration of the blade against his neck. And anybody who isn't familiar with a Sawzall, that's a home maintenance tool that's sometimes used to cut down old walls or trees or things like that. It's a lot like a gun with a saw blade on the end. Luckily for the husband, he only received a few cuts, minor cuts, and was able to fight back, pull the battery out of that. And she, you know, for all the planning that this woman didn't really know the sophistication of what she was doing. And so then once the saw failed, then she grabbed a hatchet, hit him in the right shoulder where he was bleeding, hit her husband in the head with a mallet, and he was able to fight her off.
All right, let's go out to Clark Goldman, Nancy Grace producer. Clark, I just don't get this because she's inviting him back into the marital home. This is their first night of bliss together. What were all the items that were found in the home?
Well, Gene, first let's start with this. We talked about it. It's this Sawzall reciprocating saw, and I can assure you folks, this is very heavy and very loud. So this was the weapon, a weapon just like this, that is alleged to be used against the husband. But Gene, it doesn't stop there. Law enforcement found barrels and barrels of bleach. They also found 8 roasting pans. Now, the husband says this struck him as strange because they only use 1 roasting pan on Thanksgiving. He also says that he noticed a lot of black trash bags in the home. And Gene, he says that's funny because he had just purchased some trash bags a short time prior to that.